Hi, and welcome back. Today we're doing our update for the Mythos Project Round 2, which is Norse Mythology. This was created by Daria, who I guess she's still active in the Facebook group, but isn't on YouTube. So it's being hosted by Steph Ledger. I will get these names down as we get into this project, but this is the first update. It just started in November. We'd rolled in 5 prompts in November. I'm rolling in 4 each month plus any rollouts, so we actually are rolling in 6 prompts today. So our first one we have in was for Molinaire. We rolled in the Norse Foundation to complete. We were here. I could probably make a new mark, but it hasn't settled. And this close to Christmas, I don't have time to wait for it to settle. Today's the first use for this project, but since I rolled it in, it ended up in Project 10 uses, so 11 uses since we rolled it in for this project, for this product. Hemdale, we rolled in my first lethal palette for a No Pan Left Behind on all the shades, and we have hit that goal, so this one is a rollout. I wasn't too worried about that one. There's 2 in this project that I'm actually kind of worried about, but that was not one of them. Skill in Haiti, a duo. This is the only duo product I have, is the Unearthly Devourer, which is why it's been rolled in so much this year, just because I keep getting things that require a duo, and it's my only duo. So we were going for 5 uses for both the blush and the highlighter. We've hit that goal, so this is rolled out. So those are our 2 rollouts. This is the one that I don't know if we're going to hit this by the end of the year. For Ragnarok, I decided to try to hit pan on this highlighter. It's the lace from the Rach Loves Pixie palette. We have used it 16 times. Can you tell? I can't tell. It has over 30 uses total in it. You can't tell. I combined these 2 today for today's highlighter. These are so blinding, I put them under the powder to try to dull them down. The next one, I was really hoping to have this as a rollout, but it is not. Was Freya. We rolled in the bronzing drops to finish. Now this was in another project for uses, and it's low. I can't see the package to find out how low, but it is. See, nothing's coming. It is low. There's still stuff up here. If I fold it over, I can get stuff out. But when I put the cap on it, refills. This is almost out, but it is not out yet. I expect that one to be a rollout next month. But we've used it 10 times since it rolled into this project, so it just doesn't want to end. Okay, we have our Ancient Mythos wheel. I know it says Myths, not Mythos. It auto-corrected and I didn't bother to change it. So we're rolling in 6. Get the words. Number 1 is Bifrost. Free space, choose anything. Okay, I know exactly what I'm going to pick. This is in my I want to finish for next year. This is Count Me In Super Shock from ColourPop, and we are going to put this into finish because I really want to get this finished in 2026. I know it doesn't look like much, but anyone who's finished Super Shock knows that this is still a decent amount of product. Especially since I have 2 clean brushes currently in other projects for long-term goals. But, and honestly, this one is going to compete with this one, but this one is into hit pan. I think we're halfway there. So we'll have this one in. I'm just not sure when I'll start getting use. Outside of when I do random everything that's in a project. Okay, so this is Bifrost. Let me in. That's aside because I need to take pictures when we're done. Okay. Number 2. Winter. Product you use when it's cold. Well, I'm sorry, I live in Alaska. It's always cold. Even in the winter, even in the summer, it is cold. It's just... I cannot wait to leave. Can't believe I had to come back in the first place. Jobs can be evil. Okay, a product you use when it's cold. I don't use anything specific when it gets cold. When it gets dry, which happens when it's cold, but I don't have that product at the moment. I haven't bought it. I should. Humidity's been around 11%. I could really use it, but I haven't bothered. I double moisturize, so I don't always need the really strong moisturizer. I can't think of anything that I use specifically when it's cold. I'm trying to avoid rolling in a red lipstick because I've got a red lipstick into finishing. No, I don't want to compete. Okay. So, looking at the Odin's Eye Christmas Eve palette. Usually use it on Christmas Eve and it's cold to Christmas Eve. I'm just trying to decide which one. Do I want to go for an easy goal or a hard goal? Wow, that is not looking like the color because it's got so much gray on top of it. Okay, see what I mean? This is the first swipe, this is the second swipe. It is. I was working on pan on this one this year and it got all over the shade. I really need to take a wet wipe and clean it off. But we're gonna go with Snow White. I'm gonna try hit pan. Before the year is up. I need more pans. Number 3 is Siegfried and Brunhild. Something that has been discontinued. Something to bring it back. Although it's kind of back this year. They brought back a singles. All the shades of singles. I have a picture one of those. Okay, with me. So This is my, hopefully it's actually light up because I can't see. Oh, there's one. I can find it. I'll get it in a minute. My backup drawer for skincare. So this is the Glow Recipe Pomegranate Peptide Firming Serum. I use this on my neck. It is fantastic for keeping, I mean, this is mostly fat, but I'm just about 50. I'm starting to get the waffle when I don't use this. I got one I'm using, so it's going to be a bit before we get to this. But I think this is my last one because I went to reorder it this year and it's been discontinued. And I am upset. So if anybody has any good firming neck creams that they know of, neck cream, serums, anything like that, please let me know. Because how can you get rid of a great neck cream? A neck serum? Hold. Okay. And remind me to grab that toner that went flying. Okay, so that's three. Three more. Ice or winter tea? Okay. I think that's Laffy. I don't know. I don't know much Norse mythology. Ice or winter themed? I don't have any other things. I don't think. Do I do this one? I have one in here, but I technically nickel already, so it's rolling out. I don't know if I want it. But these are so hard to hit pan, and I don't know if I want to go for a pan. No, we'll do the Christmas Eve again. This time we'll do an easier goal. I'm going to hit pan in Snowflake for this one. Okay. Pan for I'm just trying to get all the things in. Niflheim Face Mist or Setting Spray. That's, you know what? I could put in one of the sunscreens as an easy goal. Okay. This is where I finished the ball in 2023. This is where I finished in 2024. This is where I finished it, well, when I did the 2025 inventory. I don't use setting spray. I don't. Most of these uses were from my daughter when she was doing the school play. and I was using it to keep it on under the lights. This was a free product from Sephora. I actually have 2 of these. The other one is full. I had ended up with 3 of them at one point. I did finish one, but I don't use setting spray. I don't have a need. If I was somewhere more humid, or if I had oilier skin, maybe, but, or if I actually, had a job instead of my medical issues being my entire life. I might use it, but I just, So we're gonna put this one into finish. We'll see what happens. Oh, speaking of which, as an update, I did finally finish the face mist. It had like 2 uses after it rolled out of the project. It was very annoying. Okay, last one. Frigga, wedding makeup item. Okay, so this one's going to be usage. I'm just not sure. How many uses I should do. So I'm going to randomize. If Chrome would open. This is making everything. I'll get it out while oh, there it goes. I need a random number generator. Because I don't want to go. Oh, wait. I can use the one on here because I don't need to save the number on here anymore because I don't know what happened to Face the Music. Okay, and I'm not going for 300 uses. No. Okay. We're changing the range to 5 to 50. And we're watching a stupid commercial because it sucks. And I'm not paying for things that are free. What am I writing down? I am writing down random number generator instead of Pillow Talk liner. Okay, so this is my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk liner. Pretty standard, and this is the original Pillow Talk. Still pretty standard makeup. Wedding makeup lip liner, unless you're doing the dark liner with the gloss, which a little too 2000s for me. Go away commercial. By the way, it's a Gossip Harbor commercial, which okay. Generating random number between 5 and 50. And we get 11. So we are putting that in for 11 uses. That works. We randomized it. We got lucky. Alright, so that's all 6. Still have the foundation, which I know we'll finish it this year. I just don't know how long it's going to take. It's going to be a few more months. The highlighter, I don't know if we'll hit pan this year, but I'm just trying to get as much use out of it as I can. I said the same thing about the highlighter that we rolled in for Face the Music earlier this year, and we ended up doing a huge pan in that one. So who knows? And I don't know if you had noticed, but we have hit pan in one of these diamonds before. But the purple, I was able to use a lot more than the lace, which I barely tap, and it just closed some space. Which I'm not about. I like a good, strong highlighter, but that is crazy pants. This one should be finished by next month. I'm not sure how much more use it'll require, but it really should have been done by now. And it's just never ending. And we have our 6 roll-ins. We have the blush. We have 2 shades in here. We have the serum, which again, it's going to be a bit before we get to, but that's okay. Setting spray to finish. And then only 11 uses on the lip liner, so I'm expecting this one to be out next month too. So we should have at least 2 rollouts next month. Probably only 2 rollouts next month. But at least 2 rollouts next month. So thank you for watching, and we will see you. Actually, it'll be easier to check on this one because I put these in order. That was, yeah. Okay, that's where we're at. Which one's next? Okay. Nothing until after Christmas, so I hope everyone has a good holiday. Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. Your choice. And we will see you at the end of the month for Throwback 30. And then beginning of the year to restart all the new projects. So we'll see you then. Bye.